for a long distance, in my own opinion, because I did not know where we were going. They would only say, you are Mudomo today, we are going to take it, because I was shouting at them, stop beating me. Tunapiga wewe kwa mdomo yake. Kwa mdomo yake. What is the problem? Me, I don't own guns. Why would you beat me? Because of speaking. Ona piga kelele nyingi. So they started doing everything inside until some guy who I think had commanded them told them to stop beating me. They drove me to an unknown place. We reached that particular place because I was hooded. They removed me from the car, dragged me, took me to a house, then a particular room which they opened and then closed. When they closed, because I had put him on handcuffs, I sat down, and in the process, I opened to see where I, because they had closed, opened this thing which they had put on like this, to see where I was. Then I was able to see that I was in a kitchen, which a room which used to act like a kitchen. I saw broken wood and work table for kitchen made out of terrazzo. They had broken it. I think that room, other than being me being put there, it had been used, and there was a lot of struggle. And later on, I read some inscription on a room. I think somebody who had been put there had written that to some people, taken away my shoes. Of course, they had removed them. They threw them away, thinking the struggle. They removed them in the struggle at Ruby's. My trousers had been torn completely. I was like restless. But I checked, I still had my rosary in the pocket. So, and I pulled it out. I started praying, continued praying. Then they came to say they want to give me dinner. I told them, no, I don't want your food. I ate lunch. Then I kept there. It became dark. Then I knew now I am in their hands. In their hands is to comply to whatever they tell me. They were hooded. Then they said, check whether the hood is still on very well. Then this guy had not actually seen that I had tried to create some seeing space in it. So he said, no, he's hooded. So this guy came in with heavy escorts. He banged my head. Yo, why are you talking too much? Why don't you support the son of the president? I said, you don't need to beat me up like this. I support the president. I have been supporting the president for so many years, and which is very, very true. Very, very true. 100%. From the time he started elective politics with the Semogerere, I went as far as Kamuli. I was a small boy. I went as far as Kamuli to campaign for President Museveni. In Kamuli. In Kamuli, we passed Palisa. This man won an election. I have been campaigning for, I told them, you are beating me? For what? And you know, to speak for my candidate. So if I annoyed him, he would have called me. Honorable, come here. We talk over this. Then I would listen to him. But to grab me in this form, talk slowly. But you are beating me. Talk slowly. So I came down. I also told him to come down. So we started discussing. With that man, the one who had come, but he was hooded. So now I came to learn why I had been arrested, or why I had been kidnapped. And now I was in that state. In that state, then he said, tomorrow we are going to talk to Mohozi. Then we arrange, you meet him, you discuss your differences and solve them. I said that is a better way of dealing with issues. Me, I'm a politician. I am not an enemy man. Anything that I do, I speak. I speak. For an enemy man can keep quiet and open his gun, the barrel of his gun. Me, I am not like that. The best I can do, I showed him his rosary, is to pray for you. But persistently for me, I earn by talking as a member of parliament or as an advocate of the High Court. So to say I am talking too much, it is unacceptable. It's unacceptable. He said, okay, we will discuss that. So that one went away. But before he left, he told these guys whom he was leaving me with to remove the handcuffs from me. 2, I saw them bringing a small mattress. It is for army. The one they normally carry on the head, on the back. A bed sheet of the army and a mosquito net. Because there are very, very many mosquitoes. I think I was near the lake. Either near swamps, something like that. But I did not hear frogs. But the mosquitoes were very, very many. Were very many. So I slept. In the morning, I was, because of the beatings and other things, I was feeling a lot of chest pain, a lot of fever. Then they opened to give me breakfast. Breakfast, I told them, I don't need breakfast, I need a doctor. I need medication. Then they moved around, brought somebody who gave me drugs. Drugs, they said they have diclofenac. Indeed it was, they gave me 3 tablets, which were sealed, because I was now asking myself, are they going, because I asked them, can't you bring my doctor? I told them the names of the doctor. They said, no, we don't have that permission. That man, other man, whom I had, who before he left, he said he's called Shaban. So I kept telling them, can't you call Afande Shaban to at least call this doctor of mine from Mulago Kawempe, and he comes and treats me. They said, we are going to do that. But they insisted I must drink their porridge. This guy who was mean looking, with hoods around him, with a long beard like this, with very red eyes, holding a cable, a wire cable. I knew the next time he was going to hit me, because already I was having swollen wound here, this side, but the back is I'm in total pain. Touching the head, I have a cut here. I said, this man, if he returns to beating me. So he said, you drink. I drank half of the porridge. I don't know why he was forcing me to drink that porridge. What was in it, God will tell, or time will tell what was in it. Then after that breakfast, there is another person who came. He talked to me. I think he was not very senior, and started, pour down, honorable. He did not beat me. He did not beat me. Save for the one who came at night, is the one who banged me. Then this one went. After lunch, there was a guy who came in, and was in area, but also hooded. Talked to me about the issues of Mohozi. I said, yes, Mohozi, if you want, I actually said, if you want him to be a head of state, let the father sit with him and tell him so many things. Because if he has not learned these things, I told that man, I said, he's not the best candidate for us to field as NRM after President Museveni. He would be a better candidate before Amin. Before Amin, not after President Museveni. And I insisted, you people, you are saying you are teaching people Runyankole. You are teaching people Runyankole by bringing people like Eddie Mutwe here. Do you know what you are communicating to the world? That all the Banyankole should be targeted, including Barnabas Yuze Muchiga. Because after they can't distinguish when I speak Ruchiga, whether it is not Runyankole or Ruchiga. They will just bang my head. I was pleading with these people, stop torturing people. After lunch, of course it was evening, I went to sleep. I prepared my bed to sleep. I slept. Then at night, towards midnight, I suspect, because when you estimate the time, it was midnight. the guy, another one heavily guarded, came in with hoods, with hoods. Then they said, cover him. Of course, when I start hearing them coming, I had learned that now the hood which they had given me was part of my uniform. I would cover it. I would put it on the head. Whether it is covering the eyes or not, it is them now to. If they would not insist that they tie it again, I would leave it there and also see what is going on. This guy said, I have come to release you. I said, at night, where are you taking me? Why don't you release me during the day? During the day. I have been sleeping. It will be morning. I said, no, I'm going to drive you at your home. I said, okay, thank you very much. But of course, I knew even when I was giving my opinion, it was not mattering. So it would not matter. He had come, he had to take me wherever he wanted. So he said, dress up. As I was dressing up, he said, we are releasing you on 3 conditions. 1, you should stop talking about Muhoozi and think about supporting him. 2, you should, as you go outside, please do not reveal where you have been. 3, I have not told you where I was because I did not know. No, in the kitchen, yes. I was in the kitchen. In the kitchen, there were no saucepans. It was an abandoned place. Then the 3rd one, they said, we have your telephone number. We are going to arrange a meeting with you since you are interested in talking. You talk with Muhoozi directly. I said that's very perfect. I will have an opportunity not to be arrested. That's what I told the man. But the issues of not talking, I said, that may be difficult because me, as a member of parliament, I am voted to come to the house to speak. Parliament comes from a French word called parler. Parler means to speak. I told him, issues of not explaining, how will I explain where I have been? I didn't bring myself here. I was going to my constituency, I had filled my vehicle. I am in this place. For 2 days, I am sure my family is worried. My voters are worried because they were in the field. My chief campaign manager was in the field and expected me to have arrived. How will I explain this? But nevertheless, I accepted the leave. Again, tied properly. This time, so many folds of that cloth. Tied properly, I would not see anything. They held my hands like this, dragged me to a waiting vehicle because I would hear it sounding. A running car, you would hear it. Then finally, they said, step here. I stepped. I realized I was again in a drone. Whether it was the other one or not, I don't know. Because next to where I was seated, this other side was a soldier, and this other side was another soldier. So it was a 3-seater. That must be a kamunye or a drone. Then behind, because as I entered, they put my head down in the chair. Then they started counting themselves. 1, 7, 8. They were 12 people in the kamunye, in the drone. I'm a man. They drove me. I was worried. Are they taking me to Karamoja? Am I in Karamoja? But of course, the VIPs in Karamoja, they are very few. So I was stronger that I am either in Buganda or in Kampala. So now they drove me, and the distance took long. So I knew either I am going to be dumped in Kamuli because we were going on hops. And you know, I had been beaten. The pain was still very strong. I had not taken big painkillers. I was really in pain. In pain every time they would hit a hump, I would feel it. Finally, we reached a particular place on a hill where they got me out of the car. They held my hands. got me out, and when they got me out, they put me on the side of the road, which was a pavement, and removed my wood, the clothes they had put on my face. Then the man who was in front, I think was their commander, the one who had come to release me, he gave me 10,000, that this is going to be a transport for us. We are lost, we don't know where we are going. Well, let's find our way, but this one will make you reach home.
Ate ekyo mukisa omulungi president yakava okusaininga etteeka erya court martial, n'agamba nti court martial zirina okubeerawo olw'abasirikale bakyala kimpadde abeefuddemmo. Tulinze president nga ne bwino tannabakala yino keesi etuuse etandikidde Lwemiyaga. Twagala tulowooze nti nno president okwagala court martial ziddewo yali ayogera obutebenkevu n'embeera bamukwata mundu gye beeyisaamu. Twagala tutegeeze eggwanga nti Lieutenant Ziwa musirikale ng'abasirikale abalala, naye bwe yaweerezebwa Lwemiyaga n'abeera nga yewolole wa General Ashande nga yamutuma kuba bano kuba bali bano basibe bano sanyawo bino, era okutuusa lwe yamukutumye nti genda otte Ssekikubo. Etteeka erya court martial n'etteeka ly'amagye lirambika nti oyo mukwata mundu assa omuntu n'abamuyambyeko ne batambudde nabo n'abamulagidde bonna bagenda kubanga bawozesebwa mu court martial. Kyekinyusi ky'etteeka lino. Kati toyinza kutunira Lieutenant Ziwa atalinayo kibanja, atalinayo lusuku, atalinayo kakoko wadde empalana yabadde agijjeewo okujja okutukuba amasasi. General Ashande ye yamulagidde ajja atukuba amasasi. N'olwekyo ne General Ashande mu kifo ky'okuyimirira wano n'aba nga talina wadde amugambako, kubanga Ziwa talina buzibu mu Lwemiyaga, teyeesimbye wadde ku LC1, teyeesimbyewo. Eyamutuma ye General Ashande kubanga yamugamba nti clear him. Kakati kyetuva tugamba nti etteeka president lyasayininze liriwo abaana n'ebyana. Bannalwemiyaga twagala obwenkanya. Lieutenant Ziwa ali luddawa, ani yamutumye ajje, kubanga obutambi bwe tulina ekyomukisa omulungi ne media abaaliwo tebamanya nti ku mulwale ezo media ali egenda kubaawo. Twalina olukiiko lwali lulungi, yali lwale yali nene, twatandikira bugologolo ne tuvaawo ne tugenda Ekireega ye LC esembayo bw'osomoka oba ogenda Nyabushozi wa President Museveni, kyekyalo ekisembayo okuva mu Buganda Sembabule ng'oyingira mu Kiruhura district mu gombola ye Nyabushozi eya president, mu ssaza lya Nyabushozi mu gombola ye Kinoni ewa president. Ekireega ne bw'olekaana wule abeewa president bakuwulira, kubanga Lwemiyaga ly'essaza erisembayo. Ate ekyalo kino ekyekireega we twali kyekyalo ekisembayo, bw'okkirira bw'oti oyambuka Nyabushozi mu gombola y'Ekinoni. Kati president tayinza kubanga tamanyi bifaawo, tayinza kubanga tawulira miranga gy'abantu abakaaba, tayinza kubanga tamanyi ekifa ku muliraano kubanga abantu be bamu. Wadde waliwo ensalo nti eno Sembabule eri Kiruhura niyo abantu be bamu, basomoka bali eri balundira eri bali balundira eno, bano batambulira eri, abooluganda bali eri n'abaluganda balala bali eno. Awo wadde ensalo weeri toyinza kugamba nti bali bantu gundi bano bantu balala, nedda, tuli bamu. Kati President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni ffe baliraanwa be abasookerako ng'oggyeko n'ekisozi gyali ewaffe naye ne Nyabushozi ffe baliraanwa be. Ono omwana eyattiddwa Ekireega kyekyalo ekisembayo ng'ogenda Nyabushozi. Abange president talaba kino ekigenda mu maaso. Twagala obwenkanya. Sinnaba kutereera ndi mukuwawamuka kubanga tebereza essasi lyakuba omwana lyamukuba wano nga musindika kubanga yajja n'ekiika mu maaso hono bagenda kukutta ne musindika nvaako kati okumukwatako kuno essasi bwe linkubira saalimanya nalaba eyali andi kufuba kubanga yali ku mukono gwange ogwa kkono eno esaati gye nali nyambadde omusaayi guugwo yandekera musaayi wano we namusindikira nga ndi ku kibegabega kyange wano gwe musaayi gwe yandekera era nalyoka agwa wansi bankubye essasi gwe musaayi gwe yandekera ne mu buli ngeri yonna lino essasi lyali lyange mu buli ngeri yonna essasi lyali likubanze kubanga kyeyakola ziwa kyeyakola emmundu oyo yakuba essasi ero Lieutenant Ziwa yali talina mundu yasooka n'aduumira abasirikale kati kwe kuddayo n'asika ku musirikale omwe emmundu kubanga n'obutambi bulaga nga omusirikale gwagijjeeko emmundu agezaako addemu agimusabe naye nga Ziwa amusindika n'agikwatira wano essasi teyagikuba bwati essasi embundu yagikwatira wano kubanga nalisinza kukyuka kudduka nga manyi bwenkyukira essasi ankuba enkoto kali nkube nga mulaba kubanga mukaseerako nga bakuba amasasi wansi ne waggulu kyova olaba noono omwana essasi bwe limukuba ne bamutunga wano liyite mu kinyama kino lwaki tutuusibwako obutemu fe abalamu singa mu palamenti wano bamala dda palamenti yandiyitiddwa nti mujje tusiibule Ssekikubo kyandibadde kyaggwadde ekyokunsiibula wano ku palamenti ng'enkola ya palamenti bwebeera obulamu tebunaba kuddamu kutereera kubanga nkimanyi enze nandibadde nfudde naye omuntu Lieutenant Ziwa lwasande bali lw'emiyaga gye bali ne kakati bakyatambula n'abasirikale bakyaliyo bakyatambula twagala bwenkanya President Museveni gwe kamanda in chief w'amagye gonna twagala bwe NRM yaleeta demokrasiya w'abantu ne NRM demokrasiya anabeera te demokrasiya w'omusaayi akalulu ka NRM bwe kabanga kekatisa bannayuganda NRM tukyayina obubaka bwe tuweereza bannayuganda tukyayina message gye tuweereza eri eggwanga tukyayina obubaka bwe tuweereza eri eggwanga ate abakoze ekikolwa nga kino ekyo bulijjo abawagizi bamanyi okulwanagana bwe bati n'abawagizi tebalwana waliwo kayanira omuzindalo gwasooka kubanga lwasande yali ali mu muluka gwe bayita lw'emibu ne lw'essankala nze nali mu muluka gwe bayita Kampala eno ewaffe lwasande teyalinaayo kampeyini n'emu n'atuma chairman gwe bayita Bwica ow'Ekireega yali aleese bino ebizindalo bikaliyo kibyoteekamu flash nga kitandise okuleekaana wali ku lwali we twali naye abavubuka ne bakijjawo lwali negenda mu maaso neggwa tewaaliwo kulwana nti n'abawagizi bali mu kulwana abasirikale bazze babataase nedda nali ndi ku lwale neggwa bulungi twali tugaba n'ebirabo nga tubagabira mipiira abakyala bagende babako omupiira n'abavubuka basamba omupiira lole y'amagye kwe kujjanga edduka ku misinde egy'amaanyi neeyimirira ne batandika okubuukako nga batulumba. Bye mbadde mpulira nti nno abantu ba Ssekikubo bagenda ne balumba amagye mu kitundu ekyo tewaliwo magye. Barracks gye baateekerwa emyago b'abasirikale baleeta baabatwala Kasunga ziringa mayiro 6 okuva awo we twali. Wala naye bano Lwasande yabaduumira clear him mugende mumugyewo. Ye nembeera eyabaawo. Tusaba ebintu bibiri. Ekisooka tusaba obwenkanya. Bana abatuuze bandi badde basigalayo erw'emiyaga naye tulabye nga bafuuse kyesirikidde. Ate nga tuba tutegeezezza mu kitundu kyekimu mu disitulikiti y'emu tumukunde mutabani wa chairman Kalakule abeera mukoddomi wa Sam Kutesa Kalakule muganda we koti maso yatulira bomangu awo esemba buli Kalakule chairman LCC owerugusuru muganda wa Sam Kutesa koti y'amagye yatula mangu netuula okumala ennaku 3 n'abatuuze ne bajja ne balaba obwe buli omwatunula eno buli omwatunula eri. Tusiima General Sande okuva ekasijjagirwa nina ebigambo byeyogedde era ogenda okusembayo nga n'okwetooda kwe yaleese okuva mu majenga nakwo kubulidde omu mu ngeri ennyingi zeyabadde agera. Tetufunye bwenkanya mu ngeri y'emu. Tumukunde n'asasulwa $5,000,000 chairman Mwami Kalakule. Mama w'omugenzi wuuyo mumutunuulire gwabadde atunuulira omwana okumuyimirirawo. Taata we wuuyo akaana kabwe kaakano Martin ke kaana kalese. Martin Sembusi ke kaana kalese. Tunoonya nabo omusaayi gwa munnaabwe, omusaayi gwa mutabani waabwe, omusaayi gwa taata alese omwana nagwo gusasulwe. Tuli kimu. Nkukowola President Museveni bye wakola nga tumukunde bamusse bikole nga ne Sembusi bamusse kubanga abamusse be bamu be basirikale bo. Awo tulyoke tumanye nti waliwo obwenkanya. Tulyoke tumanye nti nno ffenna abantu twenkanankana mu maaso ga President, mu maaso ga government ya NRM, mu maaso ga Uganda. Tusaba enfa ya Sembusi ereme kubanga enfa ey'enkoko etaliko agoberera. Nsembayo okwogera ku kigambo ky'embeera eri eb'emiyaga. We twogerera bino amagye olunaku lw'eggulu tulina ebifaananyi gavuddeyo ate ne gawaga bakoze dduyiro ne badduke nga badduka okuyita mu tawuni y'erw'emiyaga olunaku lw'eggulu nga kibategeeza nti no bakyagenda mu maaso nnyo. Embeera bw'ebaawo ng'omusaayi gw'omuntu guyiise naddala nga guyiise olw'emmundu ya munnayuganda erina okukuuma bannayuganda. Pulezidenti namulabye ejjuuzi ng'alagirira abasirikale be abamukuuma ngeri ki gye bayinza okukwatamu emmundu. N'agamba emmundu erina giweeka. Ffene ewaffe tebakomye kugikwatira mu kifuba wabula bagitisa abantu. Ye abadde abalaga bw'okwata emmundu togoba abantu muleme kukanga abantu. Ffe erw'emiyaga si kukanga abantu, kutta abantu. Kakati okusomesa kwe kusukewo okukwata emmundu kutuuke kukutta abantu. Olunaku lw'eggulo, olunaku lwa Mande, amagye ge gamu ago gazze ne gawaga bakuyita kuwaga. Ne bakola dduyiro nga bayita mu lw'emiyaga, ne bagenda paka erw'Essankala ne bakomawo nga bayimba balaga nti nno twongera mu maaso. Tebafunye nakadde kagamba sorry. Tekabafunye nakadde ke kuba mu kifuba nti nno gutusinze. bagenda mu maaso ng'ate embeera zonna ezivuddemu okufa zikyagenda mu maaso. Kwe kusituka kw'abantu bano. Abantu bano otulaga obutali bumativu, okulaga obunyiikaavu bwaffe. President Museveni ffenna tumulonda. President Museveni gavumenti ye eriwo olw'abantu, teriwo olw'abasirikale. Naye tugamba nti nno yenna alina ekkobaane kufa kwa Ssembuusi asaana naye asimbwe mu mbuga z'amateeka. Tuleme kutunuulira kitta yeka ono yasse trigger. Ono ziwa ffe waffe tuba tuli balunzi. Okigeraageranya n'omuggo. Toyinza gamba muggo gwe onnumiza. Omuggo guno gunkubye olwale, muggo gwe onnumiza. Oyongerako amaaso n'otunuulira ani akutta omuggo. Ani akutta omuggo yaba akukubye. Toyinza kunenya muggo naye muggo gwe onnumiza. Muggo gwe njasiza olubale. Oba obeera mu buyabuya. Bw'oyagala okugaziya yongerako ogambe nti akutta omuggo gundi gwonkubye. Okumala ennaku 5 emabega, Director of Operations owa police Frank abadde agamba nti no ali mu kwanaganya operation eneekwata abo abasse. Kubanga emmotoka eyo teyalimu ziwa yekka. Emmotoka yali namba H4DF 3329. Mmotoka ya gavumenti. Ne mu mmotoka omwo mwalimu n'abantu ababulijjo abajja ne bagamba nti wuuyo, abakulembera amagye okubaleeta nti wuuyo. Director of Operation tannaba ku kyalo kuli kugamba nti no wuuno ayitiddwa, ate nga kamera weeziri zaabalaba bava mu mmotoka nga bakulembedde abajaasi. Eno H4DF 3329 mmotoka y'amagye ga gavumenti ya Uganda. Kakati ffe ge maziga ge tulimu. Twalaba embeera yali embi mu kalulu e Kampala. Naye ate ffe waffe kubadde kuyiwa musayina kutta. Ewaffe kutta. Ewaffe si kuzannya, ewaffe kutta. Singa yenze empewo ezikaliza engoye olwaleero. Singa sikyali mu nsi muno. Naye NRM n'okuleeta enkyukakyuka ekyo kye kyali kisembayo. Ogeraageranye NRM ne UPC nti gwe batakkaanya naye bamutta. Ekasese mu kalulu k'ekinaana eyali wa DP Muhindo bamutira mu campaign. Ekasese Muhindo yali wa DP nga yagenda okuwangula ne bamutta mu gw'ekinaana. Kyovola ba Christmas Kiyonga Honorable najja ku kadi ya UPM yali yekombake yayitamu ku UPM ya President Museveni. Naye nga yajja lwa busungu obw'abakonjo nga basse muna DP Muhindo eyali agenda okuwangula akalulu. Mu 1908 nga bwe mbabuulidde nti lw'emiyaga eyina ensalo ne Nyabusozi. Tubategeeza nti ne mu kinaana President Museveni yalaba effugabbi, effujjo ly'amagye bw'oba toligambyeko. Kubanga wadde yali avuganya Honorable Sam Kuteesa yali mwana yinki. Naye ate amagye ga Jojo bya President Museveni eyali omuduumizi w'amagye ku olwo nga yamyuka Minister wa Defense.